Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video, comic book edition. Just got back from the United States to pick up my comic book run. Right now I'm with my girlfriend watching some Criminal Minds, which is like her favorite show ever. But like always, I wanted to share with you guys the haul that I've got for this last month. And big week, a lot of really cool comic books came out, and yeah, so many comic books are coming out lately that I've made the decision to cut some of them off. So I'll mention which ones I'm done with. I'm not gonna collect for anymore because not only are the releases for comic book getting out of hand, but I need to start cutting down some comic books because I need to start saving some money. So yeah, let's start with the collection pickup video. First off, picked up the Superior Spider-Man, issue 12. Doc Ock Spidey is trapped in the raft with the Spider Slayer, Boomerang, the Scorpion, and the Vulture, who've been augmented by Smite's Spider Slayer. So Spider-Man has his work cut out for him. The Scorpion is going after J. Jonah Jameson, and the Vulture is sent to kill the people that are stuck in the raft. So yeah, big stakes with Doc Ock. Spidey doesn't really care. He's going after Smite. So there's that. Picked up Venom issue 36. Flash Thompson is still dealing with the aftermath of the events of last issue, where he teamed up with Toxin, Eddie Brock, and he's trying to figure out what he's gonna do and what's his place in the world. Then picked up Venom issue 37, and this one they introduced some characters I haven't seen in a while. They're like they're like anti-Avengers. The Taskmaster a long time ago trained this team of people to become like the anti-Avengers. There's a Spider-Man, there's a Hawkeye, there's a Captain America. So Venom's fighting against that. But yeah, it's been an interesting run for Venom. So that's still good. Picked up Avengers issue 14. This is the prelude to Infinity. Marvel just got finished. They just finished doing the Age of Ultron thing, and now they're rearing up to start off the Infinity crossover, which features the return of Thanos. And this is one of those things that are starting to annoy me of Marvel, that they're releasing a whole bunch of big events and special issues, and Marvel's the main reason why I'm going to have to cut off some series. But Avengers has been pretty good. This is Avengers 15, Prelude to Infinity. So yeah, I think they have one more prelude issue, and then in August they're going to release the crossover. So yeah. Picked up Thunderbolts issue 11. The Thunderbolts team, I really like the covers of Thunderbolts, but the Thunderbolts team stops those Crimson Dynamos that were powered by gamma radiation that turns out were being controlled by Elektra's long-lost brother. Elektra seems to have killed him to stop everything, but in issue 12, the Punisher figures out that Elektra did not kill him, and her brother is still on the run, so he takes it upon himself to go out and kill Elektra's brother. So, yeah. Thunderbolts is one of the series that I'm going to stop collecting. As much as, again, I've said I love the team up. I love the team of Elektra and the Punisher and Deadpool and Venom. It's just one of those series that I have to cut off. So this is my last issue of Thunderbolts. So yeah, just wanted to end the part. Picked up Age of Ultron book 10, the big conclusion to the whole mess that was Age of Ultron. They were able to travel back in time and convince Hank Pym to think of something, think of a way to stop Ultron, and he seeded something in Ultron. The big highlights of this book was the black little bag, and that if you read Spawn, Angela from that series is gonna make a jump to the Marvel Universe, and she's gonna join Guardians of the Galaxy, and Galactus becomes aware of the Ultimate Universe. So really, it really was just a pointless. The concept was interesting, but it turned out to be a very pointless and disappointing Marvel event. Picked up Age of Ultron, Book 10 AI, which is the aftermath of everything, and how Hank Pym has been changed by the Age of Ultron, and how he discovers that his life does have some merit, since without him, the alternate reality that was created was a mess. So this is going to lead up to a miniseries, which I'm not going to buy. Picked up Batman Year Zero, issue 21. This is Scott Snyder's take on the first year of Batman. Not really Batman Year 1, it's Year Zero, so it details the origins of Batman in the New 52. Again, the team of Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo have been awesome. They've done some really great work with the Batman book, so this is cool. Picked up Batman and Batgirl. Like I said, the Batman and Robin book has become like a team-up book. But I like what they're doing, what Tomasi is doing, because Batman's going through the stages of grief with all the Batman family because of the death of Damian. So I like that. I like what they're doing with the Batman and book. So that one's a keeper. Batman Incorporated, issue 12. One more issue to go. Batman Incorporated is going to end with issue 13, so that's another series that I'm going to stop. I don't know how big the last issue is going to be, but yeah. This is a series that promised a lot, but has just been very inconsistent, so I'm interested in seeing how everything ends, but I'm glad the series has ended. Picked up Green Lantern issue 22. Decided to give this book one last chance. It has Larfleeze going to Oa because he knows that the Guardians are no longer there and the Green Lantern Corps are vulnerable. Saint Walker and a Star Sapphire help them out. So yeah, this I'm gonna drop Green Lantern. Green Lantern is one of the other series that I'm dropping. It's not that the new creative team is bad, it's just that I liked the ending that Jeff Johns gave to Green Lantern. That I think I'm going to end it with that. I only picked up this one because it features Larfleeze, and I might pick up if they have a key issue out, but this is going to be my last issue of Green Lantern. I'm not picking this one up. Another series that I'm dropping is Green Lantern's New Guardians. Kyle Rayner is tasked by the New Guardians, who are the Guardians that show emotion, to basically he's going to be their tour guide. He's going to show them everything that the new universe has to offer and how much it's changed. In this issue, however, they do release a character that's been hinted at as going to be the new big bad guy in the Green Lantern universe. So I'm glad I picked this book up, but I'm dropping New Guardians. I might pick up 22, but I'm definitely dropping New Guardians. That one's gone. Picked up Justice League issue 21, which focuses entirely on Shazam and his battle with Black Adam. A very interesting twist because Billy Batson shares his powers with the rest of the kids that they introduced in these backups. So now that you have Mary Marvel, Freddy, and a whole bunch of other Shazams, and they do put a very definite stop to Black Adam. I don't think Black Adam's going to come back after this, because he pretty much gets disintegrated. But they do introduce Mr. Mind, so that might be something big. So yeah, this whole thing was pretty cool. Picked up Simpsons Comics 203. Bart Simpson is tasked by Krusty the Clown to create a Mad kind of book, Mad kind of magazine, the Mad magazine, and it's a huge success. But Bart loses his love for the Thing, like it tends to happen with The Simpsons, and everything gets back to the status quo. But I'm a huge fan of The Simpsons, and I like Simpsons comics, so that's one that I'm still keeping. Picked up one of those Bongo one-shots. This time they focused on Mr. Burns as the malevolent Mr. Burns. Just as all of these one-shots, it just has little stories on the main character that they showcase, and in this case, Mr. Burns. So yeah, I really dig these one-shots, and I hope they make a lot more. Picked up Superman issue 21, featuring the aftermath of his battle with Hector Hammond. They also introduced the new 52 version of Queen Bee, who's actually looking for Hector Hammond because he was able to tap into the secrets of the universe somehow. So everyone's after him. And yeah, I'm not really digging Superman that much, but they're gonna reintroduce Doomsday, so I'll still keep Superman. Picked up Superman Unchained just because of the team of Scott Snyder, who's doing great work on Batman, and the return of Jim Lee doing artwork. The artwork is beautiful, the story is intriguing, but this thing has one major complaint for me, and it's that they decided to include a poster, but that also tells the story, so you have to flip the poster open to read the story, and if you're reading a comic book, that's really, really annoying, especially because you don't want the book to be damaged, so that was a bad call by DC, but this is going to be a monthly thing, and just because of the writing team and the artwork, I'm going to pick this one up for as long as this team is together, then I'm dropping that. Picked up Smallville issue 14, continuing the Legion of Superhero storyline, where Superman and Booster Gold are transported to the future, where they meet up Supergirl. Basically, Earth is trying to get a section of Earth is trying to get rid of all the aliens, which is similar to a storyline that they did in Action Comics. But in this one, they are also going to introduce the Smallville Doomsday, who was sealed in a very deep pit in season, I think it was season 9 of Smallville. And yeah, they're going to bring Doomsday into the Smallville universe, so that's cool. But as soon as this Legion thing is done, I'm dropping Smallville. I think this Legion story is going to last 2 more issues, and then I'm done with Smallville. Went to a Sears, and I got this Sears edition of All-Star Superman with the Man of Steel cover. It was free, so I thought that was cool. Picked up Superman Batman issue 1, written by Greg Pak, art by Jay Lee. I love the original Superman Batman. I thought it was really cool. And in this one, Batman teams up with Superman to stop something that's possessing people. But they have the stupid Superman costume, which is just a t-shirt and some Levi's. I hate that costume. But I gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of the story that they set up, and I'm really not a big fan of Jay Lee. It's not that his artwork is bad, but it's not the kind of artwork that I enjoy. So I'll pick up issue 2 to see if it gets better, but if not, I'm done with Superman Batman. That's another series that's going. Picked up Swamp Thing issue 22 with a guest appearance by John Constantine. Swamp Thing goes to, I think it's Scotland or Ireland, one of those two places, and discovers that someone created this tree that gives fruit that is like the ultimate alcohol. It makes everyone drunk, but at the same time makes them very violent and addicted to the alcohol that this fruit gives out. So John Constantine drank from that, and now he's like the king of the town that's thinking of mass producing the juice from this plant. And of course, Swamp Thing's not prepared for that, and things look really bleak for Swamp Thing. Even though it's no longer written by Scott Snyder, I'm still digging Swamp Thing, so that's still a keeper. Picked up Uncanny Avengers issue 9. The Apocalypse Twins create the 4 Horsemen of Death. So they resurrect Banshee, they resurrect Daken, They resurrect Reaper, and they resurrect someone I don't remember. I don't recognize him in the new resurrected persona, but it looks really cool. I wasn't happy with Uncanny Avengers, but it's getting bigger, it's getting better, so that's still in the safe pile. Picked up Uncanny X-Men, issue 7. Not a big fan of what they're doing, what Bendis is doing with Uncanny X-Men, but this was interesting at least. It had Illyana Rasputin taking the fight to Dormammu, and she's able to save the X-Team and basically envelops Limbo onto herself, and travels back in time to get lessons from Doctor Strange. So at least that's interesting. So yeah, Uncanny X-Men is kind of like in the maybe. If it doesn't get better, I'm dropping that. Picked up What If Avengers vs. X-Men. I've mentioned this a bunch of times. I'm a huge sucker for anything that has to do with What If storylines. And while this one isn't as plausible as other What Ifs, at least the ending is interesting. Because they accidentally kill Storm and Magneto blows up the helicarrier where the Avengers were traveling to Utopia. So at least that sets up something big, and it's going to be a 4-issue miniseries, so I'm picking this one up. Another What If book, Deadpool Kills Deadpool. This is continuing the whole Deadpool kills stories that they were releasing, and in this one, Deadpool is going through the multiverse, killing other Deadpools, which forces the reunion of the Deadpool corpse. But they do kill the zombie head from Marvel Zombies. So I like this thing. I'm still buying that one. It's a 4-issue miniseries. Picked up Witchblade 167. Witchblade is dealing with a whole bunch of subplots that were revealed in the series, so now she has to actually deal with everything coming together. I've mentioned before, I'm a big fan of Witchblade, so keeping that. Artifacts issue 28 concludes the Magdalena storyline, where she and Tom Priest are looking for the Glacier Stone. As much as I love Ron Mars and what he's doing with Artifacts and the whole Top Cow universe, I think I'm gonna drop Artifacts. I have to drop series, and I'm gonna have to drop Artifacts too, so I might pick up until issue 30, or I might just drop it indefinitely, so you might, if you see it next video, you'll know I kept it until 30, but if not, I dropped Artifacts. So that one, yeah. Picked up Wolverine issue 4, where Wolverine's still dealing with these mind-controlled people and with this gun that vaporizes things, so it's not really clear what's going on, but it seems that everything's over, but it's not. Because in issue 5, Nick Fury Jr. and the whole helicarrier is possessed by whatever is possessing people. So Wolverine's the only one that still has his senses, and he has to find a way to stop the SHIELD helicarrier, while at the same time save all the agents that are after him. So really like what they're doing with this version of Wolverine. Even though Alan Davis no longer is the artist in this, I still like the intrigue and the mystery that they set up for this, so that's cool. Picked up Savage Wolverine issue 6 with artwork by Joe Madureira. And this one has Wolverine team up with Spidey because someone resurrected, or appears to have resurrected, Bullseye. Because Elektra makes a visit and she tells him that Bullseye's back. So it's going to be an adventure team up against the Hand. But the artwork by Joe Madureira, while it's not as good as when he started out, it's still good to look at. So I'll buy this thing because I like the Hand and I like the artwork. Picked up Wolverine and the X-Men issue 31, which kicks off the Hellfire saga, where the Hellfire Club kids have started out their own evil school to teach mutants how to be evil, and they have Sauron and Mystique and Sabretooth and a whole bunch of people. So yeah, that continues on Wolverine and the X-Men issue 32. This is going to be a 5-part thing, so I'm going to collect the saga. But if this series, because I don't know if this is going to get canceled, but I'm gonna cut out up to the last part of the Hellfire Saga, maybe the epilogue, but then I'm dropping Wolverine and the X-Men too. So yeah, only got like 4 issues left of this. Picked up Wonder Woman issue 21. Still really digging what they're doing with Wonder Woman. This time, the firstborn, the first son of Zeus, is after Orion and Wonder Woman and the baby, and it appears that Lennox, which is the stone guy, sacrificed himself to save everyone. But they travel to New Genesis, and this is when they introduce the new 52 Highfather, which looks like Big Barda combined with Zeus. So, yeah, Wonder Woman's in the safe pile. And picked up Mega Man issue 26, which is part 7. Sonic Universe issue 53, which is part 8. And Sonic the Hedgehog issue 250, which is part 9 of the big, massive Mega Man and Sonic crossover, which, if you're a video game fan, this is heaven. And the storyline is actually pretty cool. The artwork's, again, cartoony, but awesome. And everyone in the Mega Man and Sonic universes makes an appearance. So, this thing only has 3 more issues to go. I'm not going to pick up Mega Man and Sonic after this, but I am going to pick up those last 3 issues, and that will be the end of that. So yeah, that was the collection pickup video. Again, while I am sad to have to drop some of the series that I've been collecting, in the long run, it will be for the best, because, like I said, things are going really good with my girlfriend, and I can't keep buying so many comic books. I won't give up buying comic books, but I do have to stop buying as many comic books, because again, especially because of Marvel. Marvel's getting way out of hand with all their one-shots and miniseries and big events and everything. So, yeah. Like always, I like to make a recommendation of the haul. So, I'm gonna go with Deadpool Kills Deadpool. Even though I'm not a big fan of Deadpool, this whole Deadpool kills everything else has been really fun, so this is cool. And I'm gonna go with Superman Unchained. If you can get a copy of that, I would recommend you do so, because the artwork and the writing is really awesome. So, that was the collection pickup video, guys. Like always, thank you so much for watching. And until I see you all again, this is Vargas, XX78, signing off.